Hey, what is going on, everybody? ScottDogGaming here. Thank you very much for joining us. As you can see, we are back. We're playing some more 60 Parsecs. I almost called it RimWorld. Essentially, we have escaped a nuclear event on Earth, and we've blasted 60 Parsecs into space, and we've just encountered our first set of alien communications, which we've deciphered, and we now know about intelligent life. To add to the intelligent life, I put on a watch that essentially makes me think I'm a fat bulldog and it's supposed to make me lose weight. I had to make a decision about what to do, whether I use a sock puppet, a gun, or some duct tape. I've decided to do nothing, because what's wrong with being a dog, hey? We're on day 10. This is about to be day 11. Here we go. Everybody, I think, is going to be okay. We're okay for food. I feel vigorous. You're loyal. We're friends. Everyone's happy-ish. The only answer to life is universe. Okay, and soup. Yeah, we get that. We could do something over here. I don't know how I get more of these points, is the honest answer. I guess I get them from recycling, but I don't really want to recycle. Can we communicate with anyone? No. I think we're ready to go. Day 10. Here we go. Boop. We're doing nothing. Here we go. Day 11. The Weight Observer 1000 made you see yourself as a bulky bulldog to frighten you into a diet, and you embraced it. Your crew watched helplessly as you frolicked, running back and forth and barking madly. You did not inspire confidence, even though it was over fast. Some images cannot be unseen. Literally, I'm encoded with a strict directive to document everything that transpires on this ship. It's a curse, not a blessing. Dundee is no longer loyal. Oh, come on, Dundee. I mean, you've been miserable all the time on the ship. You wanted to be captain. I got the job. Deal with it. Deal with it. Look how miserable you look. You've been drinking that tea for 11 days, goddammit. Cannot believe my own cameras. A dozen potatoes just sped past us, Captain. You need to see this. Now you can see leaks, frozen at near 0 degrees Kelvin, gliding majestically between our stabilizers. One drifts too close and shatters into a myriad of glistening pieces, like hundreds of tiny diamonds. Spacefaring potatoes are part of the Farmers' Day celebrations on a faraway planet of Katroshuk. We shoot for the stars, their transmission says. Also mentions sister planet Doria. They will repeat the event soon. We should try and fish those celebratory tomatoes out of space, but how? A sock puppet or strength? We are weak. Can I not get someone else to do this? Why can I not get someone else to do this? Why has it got to be me? We're going to use limberness. We're going to be nimble. How are we looking for food? You're okay. Resourceful, and I'm okay. You're okay. You're okay. Everyone's a good un. Bop. End of the day. Day 12. Day 12. Here we go. Day 12. Celebratory tomatoes were shot into space by the farmers of Pomodoria. You warmed up, you stretched tenaciously, and you shot into space around the shuttle repeatedly like a graceful yo-yo. You picked those tiny cherry tomatoes one by one as they flew by. Hunger adding to your dexterity. The tomatoes are sourced safely now, defrosted, boiled, and poured into cans. This should make an excellent meal. Congratulations, Captain. You've created 2 soup. You're getting quite hungry, Captain. April is complaining about an empty stomach. Tom would like to eat something. DD would like to eat something. So good news is we got 2 cans of soup. Bad news is everyone wants to eat soup. What can you do about that? We've got something on the computer. The oxygen level is dropping. We've had a malfunctioning filter in the main onboard support circuit for oxygen waste, or Moscow for sure. I don't know who named it, but we cannot rule out sabotage. You should fix it. You can reach Moscow from the 0G space between the hull and the outer deck. Okay, this feels like a job for Tom. Come on, Tom. I know you've only got one eye, but I am counting on you to do well. So everybody's hungry. I think I'm going to ignore their hunger for one day. Boop. One day is hunger is fine, isn't it? There's only so much soup will do for you anyway. As Tom descended below the decks, he noticed an obscene hand drawing of an American and a Soviet. Tom blushed furiously, then tripped into a mass of wires like a fork diving into a spaghetti plate. Still tangled, he forgot to pause the airflow between removing the filter. When the carbon dioxide hit him, Tom made a face not unlike the Soviet in that drawing. Many brain cells must have died in that very moment. The sacrifice was not in vain, though. It's now fully functioning air filter. You still feel hungry. Everybody's hungry. Fine. I'm guessing you're now not as clever as you once were? I don't know. Okay. While doing a routine cleanup of my database, I came upon a blueprint for a device called the Flux Capacitor. If installed, it might allow us to find our way home. However, it needs to be assembled. Will you try and assemble it? Hell yes. Hell yes. Okay, we're going to give everybody food today. Boop, 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 boop. Okay. Day 14. Trying to assemble a flux capacitor yesterday when things went terribly wrong. One false move caused the contraption to explode. You got injured. Oh God, look at us. Look at us. You got injured. But thankfully you weren't teleported anywhere or any when. You don't need extra rations for now. You're badly hurt, sir. Please consider treating your injuries using the first aid kit. It won't get better on its own, I'm afraid. You are now alert. April doesn't need more rations right now. Tom isn't hungry. Okay, so we need to heal. Boop. So that could have gone better. What have we got? Have I got news for you, Captain? We are approaching a celestial body that appears to be a planet. My scanners detect no life, but some structures on the surface suggest that there was inhabited at one point. The climate is harsh and unwelcoming, but that beats being stranded in space, right? A landing can be attempted, but steering the ship will require exceptional hand-eye coordination. Luckily, you're pretty agile, so you shouldn't have too much trouble. Bearing that in mind, should I initiate the landing protocol? Yes, please. Computer, we are definitely heading down to the planet. Brace yourselves, everybody. We've got a breather. We've got our suit. We've only got 2 cans of soup. We should probably think about crafting another one. Look, there's the planet. I can see it. A strange new world. Okay. So we're healing. We're creating some soup. We're heading down. Job's a good one. Didn't feel like that landing went particularly well, but we'll find out. Oh no, is that window broken? Goal achieved. Find an appropriate landing spot. Goals updated. Check goals section for more details. Captain, can you hear me? Captain, get up. Did you remember what happened? Well, you attempted an emergency landing, but the shuttle was crashed. I'm afraid that the vessel got seriously damaged and the communications console is in pieces. I believe it's not beyond saving, although it will take me a while to calculate the optimal way of conducting the repairs. Please remain patient. For now, take a moment to take in your surrounding. Who knows, perhaps this place will turn into some kind of mootopia. Wait, did I just moo? What a weird glitch. I meant utopia, obviously. April continues to be your friend. Crafting complete. We got 1 more can of soup. Your wounds have healed. You are not really complaining, but I know you're hungry. April is complaining about an empty stomach. Okay, goals. Find an appropriate landing spot. This planet looks a bit shitty. Await further instructions. Make 5 successful decisions. We haven't done that. Oh, hold on. Oh, this is just a scrolling. Oh, no, look, it tells us about the others. Holy crap balls. So April is a young mechanic who spent most of her life working in her family's garage in New Orleans. With her father and older brother sick of only servicing bicycles, April got into a fight with her family and joined the Astro Citizen program to tinker her way into space. Tom. Everyone's first impression of Tom is that he's a decorated major, brave, courageous, a man who has seen it all, sporting a dastardly eye patch and a coat of once magnificent blonde hair. Tom believes himself to be everyone's dream come true and the personification of an American hero, except none of that is true. Dee Dee. A former child athlete whose promising career was ended untimely by injury. As an adult, she struggles to reinvent herself, but the reality is far from what she once imagined. She joined Astro Citizen program in hopes of regaining her confidence and finally becoming the champion. Well, you're not captain, Dee Dee. I am. Deal with it. God, she's always going on about being captain. Okay, this doesn't look great. This looks even worse. Look at the structures. There's a giant cow. Oh, hello. He said moo. And now there's a giant cow. Okay. Captain, the extraction module is back on the cabin now, and all you need to do is stuff someone in the spacesuit and send them outside. We've learned everything we can about this place. 1 small step for Astro Citizen, 1 giant leap for whatever is left of humanity. I can go to a cave. I can go to the swamp. I can go to the canyon. I can go to the desert. Okay. Oh, God. The cave. We're going to the cave. Oh, are they all 3 away? They're all 3 away. God damn it. We could be out without food for a little while. Hazards. What is that thing? Hazards. I don't know what that thing is. Okay. We're going to the caves. Character. Yes, you're off, DD. You're off. Oh. DD, you're off. You've got this. Is his I think his intelligence has got worse. Okay. Dee Dee, you're on this. Choose equipment. You can take the breather. And do you want to take a lighter? Oh God, have we not got an expedition suit? We must have. Maybe we just haven't upgraded it. Good luck, buddy. You're going to need it. Okay, food. You're okay. I'm hungry. You're hungry. You're not hungry. Okay, we're going to hold off for 1 day without food. Do we need to break some stuff up to be able to... I don't know. Day 15. Let's do it. Let's do it. Day 16. She's gone. Not enough supplies. Send one of your crew members out on an expedition. Dee Dee went to explore the caves. Keep your fingers crossed that she'll see the light of day again. Tom is still loyal. Tom is asking for some soup. Tom, you're not getting soup today, mate. I think we're rationing the soup. I've got 3 soups. There's 3 of us. Dee Dee I don't really like. I mean, it makes sense just to eat the soup and leave Dee Dee out. I discovered a posterity archives within the ruins that broadcast public information about the history of this planet. Much of the data is corrupted due to age, but what remains paints a rather grim picture. The ancient peoples of this world became so technologically advanced they destroyed themselves, polluted their world to a tipping point, and backslid into the dark age of poverty and a civil war. Then they disappeared. The archive doesn't say how, Captain. Are you all right? I guess we used the sock once we used the sock. I'm going to hold off on using the sock. No food for anyone, I don't think. How are you looking? You're hungry. You're hungry. We're going to hold off on the food for 1 more day. Okay. Okay, day 17. Oh God, look at us. Oh God, look, she's wasting away. Goals updated. Check goals section for details. You were so disturbed by the story of this world's fall from grace, you sat for hours thinking about what could imply and any high technological civilization. Your mind wandered down such a rabbit hole you even neglected the basic necessities. When you finally snapped out of it, you were starving. Tom keeps asking for soup. Dee Dee still isn't back from her expedition. You are starving, Captain. I recommend eating something. April is starving. She should definitely eat. I agree. Find the appropriate landing spot is the only one. Fix the communication system. That's it. Stop showing me this thing. Okay. You need to eat. Ration soup to all. Is this something that does kind of halfway house? Oh no, it just gives everybody soup, I see. Okay, so let's remove yours. You don't need soup for now. Is this badge a soup lid? Okay. Okay, we've got soup. Computer. Captain, we were unable to detect transmissions. We were able to detect transmissions of unknown origin. Unfortunately, the communications console was damaged during the landing. We cannot make anything out of them or reply for that matter. We could hardwire a primitive field communicator to bypass the damaged subsystems. Hell yes, that's surely the reason we brought this thing along, right? Should we make any more soup? Can we make any more soup? Craft soup. Yes, we can. Boop. Good job. Okay. Here we go again, everybody. Day 18. It's getting a little bit ropey right now. Who knows? Okay. Hello world. Goal achieved. Await further instruction. Goal achieved. Fix the communication system. Goal updated. Check goals section for updates. Great success, Captain. The communicator attached to the console worked like a charm. I won't judge the aesthetics since we can finally receive and answer transmissions. Now we need to do is wait for someone to contact us. Someone will find us. Eventually. The crew were visibly excited by this incredible feat of engineering. They were only slightly smirking while looking at the patched communications console. Tomorrow will be great, Captain. You are still very mentally stable. Crafting completed. We got some soup. You're getting quite hungry, Captain. April is complaining about an empty stomach. Tom is starving. You won't survive without soup. Okay. So I guess that did... How much soup have we got? 2. So I'm guessing doing this did ration soup to everybody. I can't do that now. Okay. This is bad news. So you're hungry, you're starving, you're hungry, you're hungry. Okay. 1 can of soup. I'm guessing I can't make any more soup. I can make 1 more can of soup. It's going to have to do it. It's bad news, but we're going to have to do it. We've got no health stuff. Oh God. Okay. April approached you today and invited you to tinker together. She didn't make it sound like a big deal, but one has to remember she never invites anyone to work on side projects with her. There is one more thing, Captain. I'm detecting an abnormality. April is blushing furiously, seriously. she's looking like a lobster. It could be some kind of space fever, so take extra care. This might be the beginning of a beautiful relationship if you can hold your tools right. What do you say, Captain? Hell yeah. Yeah, hell yeah, April. We'll help you tinker. You little tinker. So we think Dee Dee's coming back tomorrow. End of the day, we've got 1 can of soup. Hopefully another one coming. Okay. So just Tom getting soup today. Dee Dee, I think, is coming back today. Here we go. Brace yourselves. Day 19. Okay. Did not hesitate for a minute and joined April. Together you tinkered. You even laughed, and once or twice your hands met when you both reached for the same tool. It was very constructive. This may have been your first shared project, but it looks like it will not be your last. You still feel hungry. Dee Dee still isn't back from her expedition. Crafting completed. New item is available. Soup. April is now your soulmate. Holy shit. I don't know if we went that far. I mean, I just wanted to tinker. I didn't want to... Anyway. Tom is complaining about an empty stomach. Tom is now your friend. Okay. Fix the console, find a appropriate land spot, await for further instructions. I think we're all good. Why are you telling me stuff? I think we're all good. Okay. So Dee Dee didn't come back. I don't know if she's meant to be back. I'm detecting high levels of an unknown toxin in our air system. Analysis shows that it isn't too dangerous. Sorry, I thought it was T100. Isn't too dangerous. But it has hallucinogenic properties, so you shouldn't be breathing it in long term. The air filtration system got jostled around during the crash, and a crack may have opened. What will we use to seal it? I can use the artifact, or I can do nothing. Little bit of hallucinating never hurt anyone, right? You're hungry, you're hungry, you're hungry. Day's done. Boop. Okay. Let's hope she comes back with a stockpile of soups, otherwise this is bad. Okay. Oh, look at us. Oh, holy crap. You chose not to repair the crack long term. Health effects of breathing the hallucinogenic toxin proved negligible. Your head even felt a bit clearer. You wonder why Astro, would be so freaked out about a tiny bit of damage to the shuttle that caused you to habitually inhale a hallucinogenic fungus, but you seem happier, so let's let this one slide. Dee Dee survived her deep experience. She seems frail, in need of a meal, and disturbed, but one thing is important. That she's in one piece. You pay attention as she begins to regale you with stories of her dwarf-like excursion. The darkness was thick, but Dee Dee has a lighter. It got dropped, reducing its usefulness. She found an untouched mineral vein, 42 minerals. End of the expedition report. Oh, and Dee Dee found some old paintings depicting ancient aliens coming to this planet to acquire soup. With this world of some kind of intergalactic soup hub. She did not expect to find one out there, but there it was, an old sock. Could it be ours? Where does the soup come from? The greatest mystery of the universe and everything. Dee Dee brought back some soup. You're still alert. You could use some rations. Tom could use some rations. Dee Dee's asking for more soup. Dee Dee's tired after a trip outside. She'll have to rest before she can leave the shuttle again. Okay, that all seems fine. What does it say? Long-term space travel presents many risks to one's physical well-being, from muscular atrophy to laziness to diets notoriously high in sodium. I'm concerned about the decline I've seen in your entire crew's physical fitness since our little sojourn began. I recommend a daily regime of movements that use our own body weight. You don't need equipment for these, just gravity or artificial gravity. Any volunteers for the workout? April, you're putting on a little bit of weight from the soup, and now we're soulmates. I mean, that's particularly important to me. Okay, so you're going to do that. We're hungry. You're starving. No, you're hungry. Okay, I'm going to give you some soup because you did well, and I'm going to send someone out on an expedition. Let's go to the swamp. Dangers are that it's hazardous. We've got a breather. That might be okay. Chance for these, which is going to help us make stuff. Yep, you're definitely going. You can take just this, I think. Do we want him to take anything else? I don't think so. Okay, just that. I don't know if this is enough or if this is a problem. Let's send him. I mean, he might get ruined. Who knows? Not the end of the world, is it? Right. I think it's time to put a cut in, though. I didn't think we'd make it to day 20, but here we are. We're about to send Tom out. April, Dee Dee is going to have some food, and April's going to do some exercise. Everything is pretty good. April is our soulmate. Tom is our friend. DD's still jealous of us. Thank you very much for watching. If you're enjoying this, please let me know in the comments. Please hit the like button. I'd love it if you could head over to Twitch, follow us at ScottDogGaming. The link is in the description below, and on Twitter. And I hope to see you again soon. Thank you.